On to our next story. We're talking about J-Lo because tell me why she broke up with Ben Affleck. I thought they were finally the one. You know, like how when you're
20
young,
years later.
you know, you meet somebody and it's like wrong timing, wrong everything, and you all separate, but then you find each other later on in life. It seemed like a rom-com, you know, they have found each other in their later years and they found true love. It was always there and they've gotten back together. So tell me why these two have broken up again. I'm just like, girl. But clearly in the pictures that paparazzi used to take of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, he always seemed so over it. He was always like, he seemed so drained, like she was just sucking the life force out of him. So if they broke up to pursue their own happiness, well and good. You know, just because people think what you're doing is right and you feel like, this is really not working for me, don't stay because of pressure. But she says that her divorce really, really and truly wrecked her because she said she was feeling lonely, unfamiliar, scary, and sad. Because, you know, when you think this is the one, you know, in my later years, why am I getting divorced at this big age? Like, what's happening, babes? But it's not her first rodeo, probably not her last because it's J-Lo. This girl has been collecting engagement rings ever since I could remember. I don't know if she returns them after they get engaged. I don't know, but she is always picking them up. She's been married 4 times and engaged more times than that. And honestly, I love to see it. You know, she's like Lori Harvey of our mom's times. You know, she was in the block. She was on the block. So anyway, I'm happy to see where this goes. I did see her recent movie, the movie where she was kind of explaining her love life. That was so dramatic,
Greatest love
Jennifer.
story ever.
Yeah, it was not. That
Oh, no, no. Okay, yeah.
it was just a very weird depiction of what you think
And did you watch the
love is.
documentary of the movie?
No, I hadn't. Even the movie itself, I couldn't finish it because what was this? Me, I thought it's an actual movie, but it was like
It
dance
was a music
scenes,
video.
and just like, hey, please stop it, enough. But yeah, relax, madam. And I would hate to tell you to now rest because you're 55, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing at 55. I'll probably be outside. So all I'm saying is I can't wait to see what's in store for us.
Let them know. Never let them know your next move is what JLo is always giving. Honestly, yeah, the photos and the videos that were being shown by paparazzi of them together, especially towards the end, it was like almost very sad to look at Ben Affleck. You're like, well, yeah, kwani unapigwa nyumbani? Like, what's
He
going
looked
on?
so
He
tired.
looked so
Ameboeka tu.
drained. Alikuwa tu, yani yuko
Tired.
tu. He was because he was, you know. And I think JLo, even from the documentary, because I watched both. I watched both the musical movie and the documentary. And I promise you, there's so many things that people are saying, like, oh, she was forcing him into it. But do you know that he's the one who produced all of it, both his company, his
Okay.
production company. As people are like asking her, oh, why are you forcing him to be in the thing? Nope, he directed every single part of both the movie and the documentary.
Okay.
It was his idea, his production company. He was the one, you know, the person who asks you questions in the documentary and you're responding. He was the one behind the scenes. So every single part of that was scripted. He wanted to do it for her, for them. It was his idea, and so on and so forth. So like to an extent, he wasn't necessarily being forced to do anything. I think he just got over it. But it's such a heartbreaking thing to think about the fact that it took them 20 years for them to find each other again, and then it took them what, less than a year for them to be done. After all that work of secret